Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below.
Drive it home, Iron Fist.
Drive it home, Iron Fist. The man with the iron fist?
Something that the Netflix series was not able to do.
The man with the iron fist?
No, I was talking about Iron Fist.
Oh,
Marvel's
oh,
Iron
that's
Fist.
right. Yeah, they were never able to do that. I liked some of the changes they made in season 2, but by the end of it, I'm just like, okay, so they pretty much just.
Did you see the ending though?
Yeah, I know.
Where it's like.
I know. like I said, but by the ending, I'm just like, ew. Like, what did they do? There's so many stupid things that happened at the end of season 2 of Iron Fist. Part of me's glad that it's dead, but on the other hand, it's just like, I wish that, it could have been executed better.
Yep.
And also doesn't help that, the internet was pretty much against it from the get-go because, mud diversity. I mean, I don't care what Danny Rand looks like. Like I said, just tell a good story. That's it. Is that so hard to do?
I just don't think the story was very good.
Well, okay, fair enough. Danny Rand's story, as is,
and for
not very good.
For a dude that lived with monks for like over a decade, he's kind of an idiot. And not in like the fish out of water way, like just like overly emotional, and it's just like, I don't know, I just feel like the way they portrayed it, like he would have had much more self-control.
I'm sorry, I was watching like the little droplet that Nick had coming out, and it was just like for so long it wouldn't go.
I know.
And I'm just like, hey, sorry.
Just like
but
the Keanu Reeves Constantine, where like he's like the little water drop just freezes, and then like.
Oh, that's right, yeah. But yeah, I know what you're saying with Danny Rand. Like they could have changed his character up to make him more interesting, but yeah, the whole bit with him being overly emotional and everything. He's the Iron Fist that's supposed to go out to the monk who is like the most disciplined and the most like. I would have had it to where they sent him out to find someone instead of him leaving of his own accord. Like they sent him out on the mission to do it, and they gave him like all this information that he could use. But no, they got to have the dumb fish out of water stuff. It's like, hi, I'm Danny Rand. This is my company.
I don't mind the fish out of water stuff. It's just the way he like handled a lot of situations where it's like, really? Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
All right. Well, that being said, though, this is My Hero Academia, and
That's
Iron Fist.
Funny meme that's kind of.
Oh, were we recording all that?
Anime, by the way.
Oh yes.
Oh, is that going to be in the video? I just thought we were still. I didn't know.
Apparently, that's the intro to this.
I guess I don't
I don't
know.
really know why. It's
You mean
oh, because Drive It Home, Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I made the comment. I was like, something that the series couldn't do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got canceled.
something Netflix couldn't
Got
do.
canceled.
I just saw a funny meme that was kind of relevant to watching anime. It's like me who watches anime, and it's like other people who watch anime, and it's like me, and it's like weeb. Weeb.
Yeah, well, I'm a weeb. I like anime. Do I watch anime on my iPad in my bedroom? Maybe. I'm not gonna say anything.
I mean, technically, I fit the entire definition of a weeb almost, but I just don't like to be called that because it
Well,
sounds
okay. Number one,
derogatory.
I don't have like the anime girl body pillow.
Yeah, I don't have body pillows, and I don't have figurines and stuff like that.
Neither do I.
Like, so, I mean,
I'm
not like that heavy of an otaku, but
No,
I do enjoy
I'm-
some anime, and I think Japanese culture is pretty cool.
I do too.
I have a modest collection of Godzilla figures. Does that count?
Not really.
No, not really.
Well, you just kind of as a
that
Godzilla
right there
fan.
is a no. That makes you a kaiju fiend, because I love kaiju. I love the
I
identity
mean,
of
my
kaiju
buddy
and everything.
John loves Godzilla and has a modest collection of Godzilla figures, and I would not consider him a weeb by any means.
Besides, man, you're sort of an anime protagonist in your own right. So,
Am I? What does that mean?
at least the internet considers you like that because you're You're like coffee shop Jesus with the Godzilla slippers.
I mean,
By the way, people asked me for you to bring back the Godzilla slippers.
Well, I mean, if he actually ends up overthrowing the government at some point, then I will definitely be like, yeah, he's actually an anime protagonist.
Yes.
Like, so.
Micah versus the government.
I really do identify with Aizawa, where I just want to curl up in the corner of a sleeping bag and just be like.
And honestly, that in some cases would be like the most awesome introvert anime protagonist ever, because he's just like, I just want to sleep in my sleeping bag, guys. That's all. And then all of a sudden, it's like, but the world is ending, and you're the only one who can save it. You have to save the world from the government's tyranny. God, okay,
I do hate it because
fine.
I really don't want to do anything, but if people ask me for something, I will bend over backwards to do it for them.
Lord have mercy.
I
Like,
won't act excited about it at all. But
Oh, when a friend asks for help, you help him.
yeah.
That's what they say.
And that's like I said.
when a friend asks for help, you help him.
Well, it's just like anytime
Pitter patter.
It's like I told Mike. I told you this a while back. I mean, anytime you need help from me on anything, feel free to ask, because I'm more than happy to help you like move some stuff.
I'm too busy in my sleeping bag in the corner to ask, though.
Yeah, you're always doing that, and you're always looking after little munchkins, little hellions.
Don't ever have kids. Anybody out there,
I
just don't.
I want to have kids someday, but
I'm
I don't
not
know if I
planning
ever
on
will.
it currently.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just destined to be alone. Insert sad music here.
All around me are familiar faces.
So, My Hero Academia, season 3, episode 5, the English dub. We're still going strong with this. And the episode title is Drive It Home, Iron Fist. And from what I can understand, this is Tetsu as he's going back to help people.
I would assume you're not going to give a dude a speech in the middle of a forest and not let him throw down.
Right? Like,
Yeah. Could you imagine him going up against the dude who, like, eats things and he just, like, he's like, chew on this.
Like
Pow.
if Voldo and the Gimp had a baby.
Oh, God.
The Gimp's asleep.
He reminds me a lot of a Cenobite, actually. Like, just with
Yeah.
the pulled back and stuff. It's very Clive Barker,
Oh. Yeah, that's the inspiration for it.
maybe.
Well, we got this here. Let's get it up on screen, and let's see what happens. Here we go.
I'm a non-playable character this level. They'll make it work without me. Besides, this game has totally changed.
Chapstick, bro.
Of it as an RPG. I'll use all my little pawns to smash through the heroes' ranks. But first, I need to make cracks in the superhuman world. That's where the Vanguard Action Squad of the League of Villains comes in.
They're sacrificial pawns?
Come on. Do you really think I'm that heartless? I'd never underestimate their strength. They may have different goals than me, but they're comrades nonetheless. Villains aren't the only ones who are being oppressed. Let's hope they can pull this off.
Everything's okay. Give me a second and then there's something I have to take care of.
But you're all beat up. What more could you have to do now?
It sounds like they're after some of us students. I have to let Mr. Aizawa and the Pussycats know that's one of the reasons they're here. We're gonna need some help only you can give us. The forest has been set on fire. That means my friends could be trapped by the flames. But we have hope. Your water core can put those fires out.
Nice move. Guess you really are a pro.
Not so fast.
Aha. That's right. Oh. Kind of hard for you to use.
Where are your friends hiding?
Mr. Aizawa!
Stay back.
You worried for your students?
What?
The fire that he shot earlier wasn't his quirk.
I wonder if you can save them in the end. See you soon.
You got your ass handed to you by a magic scarf!
How weak. That happened fast.
Huh? Don't say that. Better to frame this as the pro being too strong. It's important to mind your self-esteem.
Just make another one of me. I need to keep
Oh,
those
he can clone people.
Another small fry coming right out. Leave it to me.
So Deadpool, they can clone people?
He's basically shadow cloning him.
Or mud cloning.
Mr. Aizawa! I need to catch you up on what I've learned about the villains, but we...
Whatever he's thinking right now, seeing his arms, it's just, it's
He's
got to
like-
be great.
I guarantee you, Aizawa in his mind, he's just like, this little shit. I swear to God, every time I run into him, it's either one arm or the other or both. It's like, for God's sakes, kid, if you can't control your power, don't use it.
It's like you always have really good reasons for doing it, but I still hate you.
Yeah, pretty much.
We don't have much time. Plus, I need to find Mandalay. There's something I have to tell her.
Hold on.
Please take care of Kodo while I'm gone. He has
This
a lot
kid
of-
is running on pure adrenaline. You went too far again, didn't you? Have you forgotten about how to?
That's why it's against the law for uncertified people to use their quirks to cause injury.
Tell Mandalay something from me, too.
No scare! Back off!
You brought this on yourself, girl!
Jeez, you're persistent.
As are you! But it's time to knock you off your false throne!
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Mandalay! Koda! He's safe! Tell everyone in Class A and Class B that Eraserhead has granted them permission to engage in combat.
Everyone in Class
Oh,
A and
shit.
Class B. In the name of the pro hero Eraserhead, you are granted permission to engage in combat. I repeat, use your training. You may fight these villains. I hope you know what you're doing, Eraser.
Yeah, this show just went from like 35 to 1,000 like a season, pretty much.
Hey,
I'm not gonna say 0 to 100 because it didn't start at 0, but
This is bad.
cocaine's a hell of a drug.
right.
They're after Kachan! Please, you have to let the others know!
Kachan, who's that? No, wait, stop!
That rumble in the ground earlier. Only 2 people in our group fight with that kind of power. And sounds like one of them talked. That little kid is more powerful than him. In that case, this child must be put down!
Don't fix it, Mac!
What the hell was that for, Spinner?
If Stain spared him, then you...
Oh,
got a solid
you got
hit in.
distracted.
Can't stop the boy, but I can relay his message.
For once, anime characters don't let people finish their conversation.
I hope you can hear me.
I can focus if you got out of my damn head. I can take care of myself.
Holy crap.
Woo! Okay.
Telling us not to engage and then changing their minds. I don't know how, but I get the feeling this is Deku's fault.
What
Blame
is
him
wrong
for everything,
with you?
dude.
What said?
That is absolutely disgusting.
Exquisite flesh!
We can't start fires around here because the flames will spread. Everyone could die if we aren't careful. Do you understand me? Yeah.
It makes my teeth feel weird to think about.
Mandalay didn't say anything about the gas in her message. That means it must not have spread to wherever she's broadcasting from. But that doesn't make any sense. This gas is moving really slowly. Normally it would spread out more, right? I think it's swirling around one source. Somewhere near here, like a typhoon. If that's true, there should be someone who's producing the gas at the center of the storm. A villain who's controlling it.
Hey, big brain move.
Man, Kendo, you're so amazing! We run headfirst into the center of the typhoon and punch whoever's there!
2 people are headed straight for me, no matter how wonderful their quirks may be.
I found you!
They're still only human.
Oh,
I don't think that's gonna work.
On Tetsu, no.
Don't think that's gonna work.
You better be okay.
You can make your skin hard. That means you're
Oh no,
bulletproof.
he broke the mask though.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Because now it's just a matter of how long you can hold your breath in this toxic miasma.
Seriously, he pulled a gun?
What? Do you think you're the Terminator? Even if you can steel yourself, charging straight in is a fool's move. Use your head. Or you're not worth killing.
It's no good! Retreat!
The gas is showing me your movements with its fluctuations. In other words, you can't hide from me. Moron. What's this? You seem softer than you were earlier. Brace yourself for another. Hey. You guys
5.
want to grow up to be
Oh,
heroes,
he reloaded,
right?
okay.
Something about that is so strange to me. For people to fawn over someone like you. A one-trick pony. Just because of where you went to school.
Everything is fading.
I told you, I can tell exactly how you're moving thanks to the flow of the gas.
I don't give a damn if you know where I am. I can.
Ah, that's right. She can swipe it all away.
Those stupid hands out!
You're pathetic. Carrying a gun around in that damn uniform
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
They take another step and go beyond!
If a gas user is wearing his own mask, there's only one thing to do. Break it.
Hey, look, he's Naruto running, but, you know, not, like,
purposefully.
on purpose.
And they might still be around here.
Ow.
Wait, is that Dark Shadow?
I think so.
Or it looks like Dark Shadow.
Oh, shit.
With those injuries,
Oh, that was the hand.
should be laid up in bed recovering. Don't tell me. Yeah. If we want to get through here, we'll have to face Dark Shadow first.
He doesn't have control of it.
Away from me.
Damn.
man.
I mean, not gonna lie, that's pretty cool though.
Oh, no, it is
Yeah.
cool. It's just,
I mean,
it's unfortunate that he doesn't have full control over Dark Shadow. You see, Dark Shadow it seems to have, it has a mind of its own. It's an entity
right.
that
So I guess,
lives within him.
I guess
it's
that's
usually
why.
like pretty friendly sounding, so it's just crazy that it gets like that. in
Well, I
the
guess that's
darkness.
why he was saying that with the training, where they were like basically locking him away with this thing. I don't.
Yeah.
There was like, why does he keep saying that? Being all like weird and moody about it.
Well,
But now I understand. It's
well,
like,
yeah, and I guarantee you, once he gets a hold of like how to control Dark Shadow fully, then
He's gonna be really powerful in the dark.
it's gonna
for
like
sure. He's gonna
well,
be like the Batman of My
before he
Hero
was
Academia.
like changing the diaper on a puppy, and now he's like trying to change the diaper on a grizzly bear. Just like,
oh god,
So he was focusing on fighting with it in the light because that's all he could do. But when he learns to control it in the dark, it's basically like he may as well just be a nighttime crime fighter because he's gonna.
well,
wreck
yeah,
house.
and I think that would effectively make him on the same level as, because right now, how it's viewed at like there's currently like 3 to 4 big strong like heroes in this class. There's Bakugo, Todoroki, and Midoriya. And they also throw Ida in there as well because, you know, Ida is, you know, very powerful in his own right.
I would say like Bakugo and Todoroki and Midoriya are like S tier.
Yeah.
Ida,
Tokoyami.
And there's at least one more.
I'd say Earphone
like
Jack.
A tier basically.
I'd say either Earphone Jack or Yayarozu.
I would
say
Kirishima because they
Oh,
both have a lot
Kirishima.
of
Yeah,
weaknesses
Kirishima's
there.
A class.
Yeah, like because
'Cause I mean-
Kirishima's pretty strong and ends up teaming up with them like sometimes. So
I would say if
or
anything,
at least in the movie.
if anything, Yayarozu is at least like upper B tier because the only thing holding her back is herself, in which
To an extent, it's like she has to learn to use her quirk in like more creative ways, basically. I think in order to become more powerful, and she has to be more confident.
I think one thing that she should learn how to do is be able to like pitch a knife or like a net at somebody.
Yeah, if,
like
she
from her
could
hand.
make something and immediately have it doing what she needs it to do instead of making it and then using it. Basically.
Yeah, if I were her, that's what I would be practicing doing immediately.
I know she's practicing
be
being
like
able to
net.
make more stuff, but it's like quality is greater than quantity a lot of the times.
Yes.
So it's like if she could do stuff like make herself like Kevlar body armor and shit like that immediately.
Well, yeah, she could immediately coat herself with it.
Yeah.
Like she
obviously
she
it's going to
spawns
turn
it
off
in
her
and just-
ability to make more stuff because she needs to have her skin open to the air. It looks like to be able to make stuff.
Well,
Or
yeah.
she'll just end up making it trapped inside her armor. But like being able to like deck herself in armor really quickly could protect her from certain things.
I think her Kevlaring up like her most sensitive areas, you know, her torso and her head and her legs. I think leaving her hands open, like she'd be able to protect her hands pretty easily with that setup, and she'd be able to still spawn stuff out of her hands. It's just she has to work the ability out to where she can spawn
What
stuff.
if she got with like the technological side of things and learned to make more and more complex things so she could like basically spawn things like Midoriya's glove that he had in the movie or
yeah.
like, you know, inventions like what's her name would make the inventor girl.
Oh,
Hat-
yeah.
Hatsume,
Hatsume.
man.
Hatsume,
like
yeah.
she could replicate like her inventions and stuff. Like,
That would be
that'd
cool.
Pretty interesting as well, because she could
That-
make like super useful stuff really quickly.
Oh, yeah.
So far, she's like kind of being super uncreative with it. In my
Wasn't that
opinion,
why
'cause
she
she's
has, like-
cannons?
Isn't that why she has,
gas
like-
masks were very
She
useful?
carries
but
around like a little book. Is it a dictionary or is it like a picture book? I wonder of stuff.
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. I don't think we've actually seen that. Maybe it's her looking up the biometric or like.
Because I think
like
she has to kind of know how it works. I think.
I think it's sort of
Could
like an
be.
alchemist thing. Like from Full Metal Alchemist, you have to know the contents of what you're spawning in
Or
order
probably
to truly
like
spawn it
even
in.
like an artistic type thing, because maybe she could make something, but she has to know exactly what it looks like and what each of the materials in it is, or if she ends up making it like making a bunk version of it, basically.
Yeah.
Because like she would have to know the inner workings of a grenade to make a grenade. Know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like if she wanted to do like a fragmentation, or if she'd want to do like a basic pineapple grenade, or if she want to do something, I don't know, just anything else, like any kind of, or just a basic stun grenade. Yeah,
So that would
concussion
definitely
grenade.
make her quirk harder to do, because like knowing how exactly how everything works that you need to make definitely makes it a little more difficult. But like teaming up with somebody like the Inventor Girl is why I think that she could benefit, and her quirk could really become like super crazy potential. You know, like,
Well, yeah, I think Yaoyorozu and Hatsume
I think she has
could make a
super
good
crazy
combo.
potential with hers. It's just the matter of like coming up with the being like Batman, basically, always having a plan to kill everybody in the room, but always having a plan to make whatever you need for any given situation. Basically,
I feel like she would be great. She'd be the most versatile with prep time, but I feel like just the instinctual nature of like Todoroki and Bakugo's quirks, I don't think she could like stand toe to toe on the front line with something like that.
No, I think
Not when she has to like,
I think
sit
like
there and concentrate on what she has to make.
In terms of her being a support hero for now, I think she's like top of the line. She's like a S-class support hero. However, I think she wants to be more than just a support hero, because she's aspiring to do more. She got in off recommendations alone. Part of that, I think, comes from her family, but at the same time, it also comes from her ability having such huge potential.
and it really depends. Like, if she can make anything, then like she could probably actually come to like stand toe to toe with them. If she can't make anything, though, then maybe not. But see, like,
Yeah.
ice, like salt, like fucking like shit
Ice
tons and
or
shit tons of salt.
Or if anything, she could get a flamethrower for it.
Like almost
against it.
everything has a counter of some sort if you know what you're doing.
Well,
Like,
well, yeah.
there's got to be some kind of like
I mean,
thing that you
what-
can mix with nitroglycerin that would basically denature the nitroglycerin and keep it from being.
What scale
explosive.
of flamethrower would you need to stand up to Todoroki, though?
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
would
because
say
he literally
probably
filled the
napalm
entire
flamethrower.
stadium with ice.
Well, I mean, like for Todoroki, if like I mean, I don't know. I would just like go like chemicals with it, basically. You know, like chemistry science. Like at that point, if she can, like.
Yeah, find something that'll break down the ice very quickly.
Yeah, and, like salt's the first thing I can think of, but there's bound to be other stuff that could work too. I mean, even like boiling water, maybe like or something.
Which would not be good against Todoroki, because how did he get his scar?
Well, true, yeah. But I mean, he's got fire too. But I mean, flame retardant blankets, like she can do that.
Oh yeah, we've seen that.
I mean, there's also like suits that are more fire retardant than fire retardant blankets. So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, it's a cool quirk to think about. I just think there's a lot of potential for her to do really cool stuff with it eventually.
Absolutely, I agree, and I want to see her do more stuff. I also want to see. There's so much from these heroes that I want to see, because when I got into this, I was just like, all right, we're gonna be rooting for Midoriya throughout this entire thing. But as we've gone on, I've like fallen in love with all these characters. I mean, like I've like Todoroki.
I like the whole class basically. so.
Ochako.
Even some of the side
Ida.
characters that like have barely gotten any screen time so far, I still really kind of like so far, like the sugar guy and
Yeah.
I mix his name up with the new kids because they have such similar names, with the one that has the Anna voice
Oh,
that just recently started talking.
yeah, the who can talk to animals. I forget
Yeah.
his name too.
Like he's a very endearing character
then-
already.
Yeah, and then of course there's gosh, I forget the tape guy's name. The one who could like
Yeah.
tape from his elbows.
It's basically Spider-Man with tape.
Yeah, and then of course there's and all these new characters. I mean, all the new characters that we've been introduced to. The cats. I like them a lot as well. I mean, they seem to be very endearing and wanting to help people. And of course, old mainstays like Aizawa and All Might, which that's the interesting thing. We have not seen All Might all season so far. I think this is the longest
They said
absence.
that he wasn't going to be coming with them to the camp.
Well, yeah, but I think this is the longest absence we've had from All Might this entire series, in which that's actually kind of a shocking thing.
I think Sero is the tape guy.
Yes,
I think
Sero.
Is it Sato? Is the sugar rush power?
Sato, maybe.
I can't remember
Maybe.
that. I can't
I'm
remember.
super
Anna
bad
voice
with
guy.
names.
But also Tetsu, and Kendo as well are also very, very good. Speaking of Kendo, I looked her up. It is Jad Saxton. She was in Ghost Hunt, Log Horizon, Fairy Tale.
Who did you play in Fairy Tale?
Carla.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
That's
I only saw
the
like
the
5 or
white
6
cat.
episodes.
Okay.
Of Fairy Tale.
Yeah, she wasn't in that. She played Todoroki, or she played Megumi in Food Wars. Cool.
I haven't seen that still.
She also played High School DxD. Which one was Konako? I forget. But Haruna and Is This a Zombie? Orin High School Host Club. Oh God. Bakano. Soul Eater. She was Jacqueline O'Lantern Dupree. Let's see. Haruna. In One Piece, she was Nico
She must have
Robin.
been a lot later in the series because I barely remember that name.
Log Horizon, Tokyo Ravens. She's been in a lot, dude. I'm looking here. Like, here in the last
I feel like
few
there's
years,
something
she's
I've
been in
watched
so much
recently
shit.
that she was in because that voice just sounds super familiar right now.
Maybe. Holy crap, dude. This woman has so much. Tokyo Ghoul.
Wait, who's she playing Tokyo Ghoul?
Yoriko Kosaka. Let's see. Steins Gate, Escaflowne, Psychopaths. Wolf Children. Holy shit. There's so much. Wait, she played Tamaki in Fire Force? Damn. Okay. Well, there's so much. So much. Like, that's the thing about voice actors. I mean, they're everywhere. I didn't know that Bryan Cranston used to be a voice actor.
She was the sword
Speak up
master
before.
in Goblin
Well,
Slayer.
yeah. Do what?
She was the sword master in Goblin Slayer in the English dub,
Oh.
apparently, even though we watched that in Japanese.
Yeah. Well, that's still cool, though. So, all right. We're going to end this here so we can move on to other things. This was My Hero Academia, Season 3, Episode 5. Drive it home, Iron Fist. And, if y'all liked this, I mean, you know what to do. You mean, hit that subscribe button right down there. And also, don't forget to leave a like on the video. It helps us out a whole lot. And, I guess until next time, everybody, signing off, I'm Nate.
Micah.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.